All right, we're bringing in truth teller extraordinaire, Shams Charania of The Athletic and Stadium. He has a trade deadline special on Thursday. The trade deadline, 2 p.m. It goes on air 2 p.m. Eastern on watchstadium.com or the Stadium, wherever you get your Stadium app or on the site. Shams, welcome to the show.
Appreciate you guys having me. I appreciate both of you guys from day one. You guys know that. You guys were there when I was 17, 18 years old, coming to NBA Finals games. Tom, you were like Miami Vice, running Miami back in those days. So it was always good to kind of learn from you guys, see how you guys operated. So I appreciate you guys always. Thank you.
I mean, I don't know if I've told you this story, but Brian Windhorst pulled me aside one time, and he's like, "You see that kid over there? You see that kid?" And I was like, "Yeah, who's that?" It's like, "That's the chosen one."
Brian is my guy, man. I remember with Brian, I'll give you a good Brian story real quick. So I remember I didn't fly. I went to Milwaukee to go cover a Heat Bucks game. Chris Anderson, Birdman was, I think, like a few weeks into 10-day contracts. And I was so naive at the time, guys. I didn't know locker room etiquette. I didn't know anything. I would go up to guys and just talk. And I honestly think that naivety helped me because I didn't know rules. I was just moving with no rules. So I remember went up to Birdman before the game. I could tell he kind of looked at me like, "Yo, is this kid really trying to talk to me?" And it was a great interview. I talked to him 15 minutes. I put the story out the next day. I remember Brian sent me a long email just giving me a lot of just positive reinforcement. I think he was definitely the first person that gave me love and kind of helped me validate myself that these drives in Milwaukee are worth it. So shout out Brian Windhorst.
Now, why would he do that?
Shams, you broke the trade, the Kyrie Irving trade, and I think when you go back in your career and you think about your biggest breaks, your biggest scoops, does it even rank in top 10 at this point? Getting the Kyrie Irving trade to Dallas, where does this one rank?
I mean, you're only good as your next one, right? So for me, it's everything. So I think it's definitely everything. I'll always look back, and I think 2020 for all of us probably had a different meaning just because no one really knew what was going on. So I think there's definitely that extra importance on news and really digging up the truth on whatever it was, COVID, social justice, anything. And I think 2020 will definitely be the most important year, I think, for a lot of us for a variety of reasons. But you're only as good as your last one. You're only good as being 100% accurate, 100% truthful, like you guys are on the Basketball Illuminati podcast. So just you're always as good as your next one. So to me, that's my number one.
Talking about the Kyrie deal, how long had this been kind of in the works between Dallas and Brooklyn?
Well, I think, for Dallas, here's something. They've been looking at Kyrie Irving as a guy that they feel like could be their co-star with Luka Doncic. They've been looking into this really since November. Since Kyrie Irving had that tweet link situation, the Mavericks quietly were the one team that were like, "Yo, if we can trade for him now, or if he gets released by the Nets somehow, some way, he's coming here. We want him bad." And I think that comes from Mark Cuban having the aggressiveness. Nico Harrison, Jason Kidd, they wanted Kyrie Irving as well. Nico Harrison has a relationship with him from Nike. Jason Kidd has had a long relationship with him just as point guards. Jersey, Jason Kidd played with New Jersey. Kyrie grew up in New Jersey. So I think there were a lot of reasons. I gotta just.
Oh,
Shams has dropped. He has left.
Yeah.
Shams bomb.
Something big just happened. Oh man, this will be dope. I hope he better tweet something. I'm on this thing right now.
All right, let's go to his Twitter account. Okay.
Yeah.
We are. This is no joke. This is happening live in our middle of our interview. Shams said, "Yo," and then his screen went blank.
I saw him. I saw it happen. I saw the recognition in his eyes that something is happening.
I like that he timed the phone call in the middle of our interview, so this would be good for content.
Oh, this is awesome, man.
That's exactly what he's thinking with his third eye open.
That's right. Yeah. What is the new story? What is the breaking news, the scoop that he has on his phone right now on this show.
Oh, the Miami Heat are trading center Dwayne Dedmon and a second-round pick to the San Antonio Spurs. That's on Shams Charania.
Wow.
We were there. It's a Miami-based third. Oh, man. Hell yeah.
That's what you get for throwing that there gun. We're going to throw you out of Miami.
What up, guys?
All right, he's back.
Oh, man. That's so
live,
exciting, man.
Live breaking news. I don't know how you guys are going to cut that up, but that'll be fun. So